Today at LK, we're going to discover the experience behind the team and starting with you really, Mick. You've been here for 42 years. Now, can you tell our audience a little bit about your experiences at LK?
Well, I first started as a service engineer when I was 21, and the company at that time, there was probably 30 people working for the company. We've been through a few iterations over the years, and the company has grown to the size it is now. I've always been in the service arena. It's always been my vocation, I think, at the company. And I was a service engineer for 16 years. So I have the knowledge of the machines and working with customers, and problem solving is the main activity that I enjoy.
Now, you've got a production facility here at LK Metrology. How important is that experience when you're out in the field, and also having the valued experience actually manufacturing the products too?
Yeah, well, within our department, there's 3 of us that have been here for nearly 40 years, and the manufacturing base that we have here gives us access to the equipment firsthand. We can keep up to date with new releases of machines and the methods for servicing those machines, and it's passed on to our engineers. It's slightly different when you're in service to manufacturing. We encourage people on the shop floor to look to go into service because they bring with them that knowledge of the machines. Training people from outside is slightly different. So
yeah, well, they say that you know, sales is the easy bit. I know some will disagree with me, but service is what gets the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th product into a company. Would you agree with that?
yeah, exactly, you're right. Customers like our machines, so the service they receive then encourages them to buy 2nd machine, 3rd machine. We have customers that have had machines for as long as I've been here. They're still the same customers. I know these people. They may have changed slightly, but we have that type of development.
So Mick, how many service engineers do you have working for you at LK?
There's 7 service engineers working at LK. At one time we used to have engineers for the electronic side and engineers for mechanical side. Now we have a combination of those skills. So an engineer can go to a machine and he has the required skills for any event. So if the customer's failure is with the electronics, we don't have to send somebody else to the machine. They can handle that situation.
Now, you mentioned skills. What kind of training do you supply your engineers?
Well, we have engineers that are accredited to UCAS, which is very important. UCAS means that all the equipment used is fully traceable. The customer has confidence that his machine is being looked after by a person with the right skills. So they can trace through the materials that are used to test the machine to make sure it's measuring. After all, it's a measuring machine that we supply. So that's critical for a customer. So we have bespoke equipment that the engineers use. They also have the skills handed down, not just from me, but a combination of people. So when I first started at the company, electronics was my bias. But now I have to have mechanical skills, but that is knowledge.
Mick, it's been an absolute pleasure. It was fascinating talking to you, and thank you very much for telling our audience about the service that you offer at LK Metrology. It's safe to say that the products at LK Metrology are in safe hands.